Welcome back to our Blast Family Engagement video series on the 7 strengths of a super reader. This week we're talking about kindness. You know, many children come to school not having had an intellectually nurturing environment. They may have experienced stress, abuse, or trauma. Those are called ACEs. And you know, research shows that when children experience that, it actually physically alters the neural connections in their brain, making learning more difficult. So we want to work on developing kindness in our children. And so we can do that in lots of different ways. We work on that in school in literature. You might not even know that. But we make a point of reading good books that focus on kindness in the story. One such book is on our Blast video series. Your child can check it out. Miss Camp reads Carmela Full of Wishes. This is a great story about kindness between siblings. And we all know how sometimes that can be a real challenge at home. We also have a great story on unlikely friendships with Amos and Boris and the kindness that they show to each other. Another book I'd love to recommend is this book by Jacqueline Woodson, one of my favorite authors, Each Kindness. And this story talks a lot about how once the words are out of your mouth, you can't take them back, and how important it is to speak kind words. It's a very powerful, moving story that children can relate to. So there are things that we can do with stories. There are also things that we can do, you might be surprised to know, with actual content that we teach in the classroom. One of our standards that we teach is called point of view. We teach children to look at a character's point of view, and then we teach them to consider their own point of view on an issue. This helps to build empathy, compassion, and kindness. Currently, we're doing that with a great story. In 3rd grade, our students are reading Peter Pan, and they're analyzing point of view. In 4th grade, students are studying differing perspectives in the American Revolution, looking at the revolution from different points of view. This builds kindness and empathy. Those are some things that you can do at home. You can read a good book with your child that focuses on characters being kind and tender to one another. We're having Kindness Week this week at SES. Every day the students are doing things and listening about acts of kindness. We're having a community kindness project that you might notice at Sweetwater Hospital. So we encourage you to work with your child on developing kindness. The most important thing you can do is have kind words for your child, words of affirmation that give them positive encouragement, help them to feel good about themselves. You could have a jar in your home where students, your child could put a secret message where they write a kind note. And of course, if you can find ways to support a charity of your choice that works for others in making the world a better place, that's a great way to show kindness with your children. So we hope that you've enjoyed this, and we hope that these are some ways that will help you to see that developing kindness in your child can help them to be a stronger reader and a better adult.